Are we live?
Yeah.
Yes, we're live. All right. Turn the TV on so we can actually see it. That's what I want you to do.
Where's the remote? Oh.
Put it on my other account. Hey guys, what's up? Yeah, we're live, and we're gonna do the final four vote count live because there was some controversy over it. I was counting up the votes, and the votes got skewed because I didn't know that a bunch of votes went into spam. Just found that out, so we're actually going to physically count the votes live here. So there's no questions whether or not they're down, up, what goes on. So that being said, I hope you guys enjoy this. We're going to go through a count. This will probably be what we do tomorrow night so we can get an exact count then too. I'm just trying to find the starting point right now. Give me just a minute to get there. I thought I was there already. What's up, Peter? Thanks for watching. Oh. And that right there, I think, is the beginning of it. Let me click show more one more time. Yeah, there's a little delay in the screen. I'm using a really old computer. And no, that is not the beginning of it. Alright. There's my vote. The one I edited when I chose the other one. Alright. Yes, that is the first vote right there. So as it comes up, I'll let you guys see it. Now that's what we're going to do. We're going to come up and we'll physically vote each one. My wife's going to put them up, and then we'll do the final count, and then we'll start the final round, and we'll go live tomorrow for this again. Let you guys tomorrow, we'll keep up with it. Let you guys vote. Alright, you ready? Get your markers. Alright guys, here we go. You guys got the board back here. You guys watch it. Zelda Final Fantasy.
Take a little bit. This is gonna fall on my head. I'm gonna be pissed.
Zelda Final Fantasy. Zelda Final Fantasy. Zelda Punch-Out. Zelda Punch-Out. Zelda Punch-Out. And then we have one for just Zelda. We have a Punch-Out Zelda. Then we have Zelda Final Fantasy. We have Punch-Out and Zelda. We have Zelda Punch-Out. We have Punch-Out Mega Man 2. That's our first vote for Mega Man at that point, folks. We have Punch-Out and Mega Man 2 again. Then the same guy voted again for Punch-Out Mega Man 2. We have another one for Punch-Out Mega Man 2. Might as well keep him in your hand. This guy voted a bunch. And we have yet another one.
Punch-Out Mega Man 2?
Yep. Punch-Out Mega Man 2 one more time. Then we have yet another Punch-Out Mega Man 2. Like I said, folks, this is why we said vote as many times as you want. We will count every vote. Punch-Out Mega Man 2. You wait and see what happens at the end. That's why somebody was contacting me, because they did not see their comments in the thing. They had disappeared. Punch-Out Mega Man 2 again. Zelda Final Fantasy. Zelda Final Fantasy. Alright, let me get past. I got my Retro Rec Room things. Alright, we got some more. We got Punch-Out Zelda. Punch-Out Zelda. Andy voted again for Punch-Out Zelda. Andy voted another time for Punch-Out Zelda 20 hours ago. Another time for Punch-Out Zelda. And one more time for Punch-Out Zelda. And another time for Punch-Out and Zelda. One more time for Punch-Out Zelda. Got another one for Punch-Out. Another one for Zelda. And another one for Punch-Out and Zelda. Now we have just a Mega Man 2. This is AJ Hackcore. Alright. Retro Rec Room. Retro Rec Room. Alright, we have a Cray Zai voted for Zelda Punch-Out. Now we have Green Dazed. He voted a bunch. He voted for Tyson Mega Man 2. He got two more that I see here on the screen for Tyson Mega Man 2 right now. Try to do these here like that. That's a Rec Room. A Rec Room comment. Another Rec Room comment. Alright, we have Hollywood E-Rock. He voted for Final Fantasy VII and Zelda. And he voted again for Final Fantasy VII.
And Zelda or just Final Fantasy?
Just Final Fantasy. Verdez Washington voted for Punch-Out. Hollywood E-Rock, two more times for Final Fantasy VII. Babe voted for Final Fantasy VII and Zelda.
No, I didn't.
Hollywood E-Rock voted 1, 2, 3, 4 more times. 5 more times for Final Fantasy VII. Then we have 1 more for Final Fantasy VII from him. Mike voted for Final Fantasy VII and Zelda. Michael voted for Final Fantasy VII and Zelda. Now, here's where Hollywood E-Rock went ballistic with it, and that'll probably tell you who's going to win this category. We're just going to count them off. We're going to have 1, 2. All right, 2 for right now, because I got another person. Pork Chop voted for Mega Man 2 in Final Fantasy VII. Then I have 1, 2, 3 more for Hollywood E-Rock for Final Fantasy VII. And then Lee voted for Final Fantasy VII by itself. And then we have Hollywood E-Rock. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 more. All right. Then Mojo Style voted for. He voted for Mike Tyson's Punch-Out and Zelda. Cray voted again. She voted for Punch-Out Zelda. Then we're back to Hollywood E-Rock. Decided after some more people commented that he was going to comment again. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do them in groups of 5. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, no, there's 2, 3, 4, 5. I stopped responding even to the thanks to voting like I've been counting them. Couldn't find them, folks. They went into the likely spam folder on here, and I just now found them about an hour ago. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Cecil. Champ did it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, two. Then we got another vote for Punch Out. And we got another for Final Fantasy. 2, 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 more for Final Fantasy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, 4. So at that point, voting was done. I called voting. We did have 2 more people that tried to vote later. Dank and David. I'm sorry to say the polls had closed already. So, you know, Final Fantasy and Zelda and Mega Man and Punch Out didn't get the extra votes.
Like, Final Fantasy needed it.
Yep. And, you know, this is what I was talking about, the multiple votes. You know, I posted a tweet with like 2.5 hours to go last night. People saw it and people voted. So,
One person did.
yeah, one person did. And that's how you get your game. That's what I wanted. I want the interaction. So,
Yeah, but that.
we have 109 on Final Fantasy.
Ridiculous.
That means Punch Out ended up with 10, 20, 30, 33. Zelda has 30, while Mega Man has 14. An interesting fact, I did sit down and, you know, people have been asking me about the multiple vote thing. People have been saying they didn't like the multiple votes. We'll fix that in a minute.
Oh, I was looking. Look where I need.
I did sit down and I went through and said, hey, I'm going to look to see what happens if each and every person that has a YouTube account voted who would have won if they only could vote once. And actually, Final Fantasy won by 1 vote. Zelda beat Mega Man by like, what, 8 or 9? So, that being said, this is going to be live tomorrow. Actually, no, not live tomorrow. I'm used to saying it.
Live right now.
So, what time is it? I can't.
It's 6:22.
So, we're going to say 6:30.
By the time you yeah.
So, 5:30 tomorrow, we are going to go live. We're going to see, we will already have this done. We're going to get another poster board out, do the final. It'll be Final Fantasy VII versus Zelda Link to the Past. We'll get them up here, and we'll see who wins. Are you guys going to vote for Final Fantasy VII? Are you guys going to vote for Zelda?
Zelda.
I know, you're probably going to vote heavily for Zelda.
I don't really care for Zelda.
But
I'm mad about Punch Out.
I'm going to tell you one thing, folks. I did talk to some people that I do talk to a lot. And I came up with an idea, and you guys can tell me what you think of it tomorrow. But next year, I'm thinking about this Final Four group. When I do this next year, I'm going to allow these 4 games are automatically #1 seeds in their deterring brackets. So if your game didn't make it this year, these games will be back next year, guaranteed. That means when we start this up next year, Punch Out will be #1 seed, and then we'll figure out the other 15. When we start out next year, Mega Man 2 will be the #1 seed. We'll do that 15 below it. Same with Zelda, same with Final Fantasy, but they will stay in their areas, you know, north, south, east, and west. And I've been enjoying this. I hope you guys have too. Thanks for watching this. Please give us a like, a subscribe, and we'll catch you guys again here real soon. Thanks.
Don't forget to vote.
Yeah. And don't forget, 24 hours to vote. You guys can go ahead and start if you want.
Say 6:25.
Yeah.
So 5:25 tomorrow.
Go ahead and vote off this live stream. There will be no current results video for this because, hey, this is your current results. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks.